Okay, I'm just going to make some pork burgers now. So this pork burgers, we normally make sausages with this. So with this sausages, you just put some raw skin and some sausage seasoning and then put them in the skins. But I have got some skins here, but I've left the machine at school and we can't get in at the moment. So I'm going to do some different ones. So I'm going to put some red onion in. Then I'm going to just make some normal ones. Then I'm going to take some of it out. So I also need some salt and pepper for these. Yeah, so a bit of salt. Yeah, I'm not going to put any egg in this one. The sausage meat, this is very similar to sausage meat really. It looks a bit red, sausage meat, sometimes they put some seasoning in it. So just put a bit of the pepper in, take the lid off the bottom, they're not coming out very fast. Like a bit of pepper. So these are just going to be plain ones, and I've got some breadcrumbs here. A few breadcrumbs, but only a few, not many. Yeah. Normally with sausages you put water in a thing called ruskin. If you don't put the ruskin, they just fall apart. I've done that before when I've made them. So mix this around. This is just going to be for like a normal burger. On here is the shish kebabs, not sheikh kebabs, S-E-E-K-H. But there are some variations as well. So make sure you mix this up quite well. And then I'm just going to take a bit out. So that's going to make one burger for that. Or actually I'm going to make two burgers because my son and wife don't make it too spicy. I know they don't have the Chinese one, so we're going to make this one like a Chinese one. Now, these are like the Peking balls. So we're going to put in spring onions, coriander, and I've got some ginger here, and some soya sauce, obviously. So ginger, oh, actually they're not that keen on the ginger, so I'm not going to put too much ginger in actually. And I'll put ginger in the last one. So cut this up small. Just making sure I've got the chopping board, that's good. That way, only small because my wife likes the garlic, so you can put garlic in it as well. So that bit smaller, and a little bit of ginger. But they do like soy sauce, all of that bottle. I want a lot left in there. I've got a bit more here with a little bit left in as well. So ginger, oh, and 5 spice, that's one thing here. So I've got 5 spice here, and in this 5 spice, I'll read them out, because actually it's got more than 5 spices in, I read it the other day. So it says sugar, salt, which aren't spices, onion granules, so it's got dried garlic 1, star anise, which is aniseed 2, ginger 3, fennel 4, cinnamon 5, and black pepper 6, and thingy cloves. So even though it's called 5 spice, it used to be 5, and then it suddenly adds some more to it. So I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of that in, and I'll put a whole teaspoon of that in just for 2 burgers. Oh, that's not too spicy though. So this would be for either a pork burger or pork Peking balls, I'm going to call them. Now what you could do with this pork is deep fry it in batter. That would be good as well. That's one way you can use it as well. So Peking used to be the capital of China, well it still is, but they call it Beijing now, but it used to be called Peking years ago. So that's a little bit wet, that. So what I can do if I think it's a little bit wet is put just a few breadcrumbs in it. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually got the soya sauce in there. The soy sauce, which is made from soya beans, by the way. So that goes in here. Now, that's all that. So that they will eat that, but they won't eat it too spicy. So this is going to be the spicy one. So now I'm going to put some coriander in it. So a few spring onions as well. I'm just going to use some of this stuff up. Now I've got this one here called, which is an unusual thing because everybody knows what curry is. Harissa paste, which is real spicy, and it's like a Middle Eastern type foods. It says smoky chili paste for Middle Eastern dishes. This one's got a thing called rose petal in it, and I've got some rose petal jam somebody bought me. Not my favourite, I am eating it, but I've got some for Christmas. That so it's got garlic, chili powder, smoked paprika, rose petal, some one unusual ingredient, cumin and some other things, caraway seeds, which is similar to cumin. So I'm going to put a whole teaspoon of this in. Might be a bit hot, but this one's going to, oh, I don't know how hot this is going to be. Because I've never tried this one before. I just went shopping the other day and I saw that. I thought I'd try that. Now, I've got some pesto. Now, this was good. I don't know if it's this one I bought the other day, but normally it's quite expensive. At least £1, £1.50. But they said something else there for 50p. I don't think it was this make. And this is basil, pine nuts, oil and parmesan normally. So I'm going to put some of that in as well. So it's Italian, just to get rid of some of these different things. So you can put loads of different, you have to root through your cupboard if you're making these and maybe make some different flavours. Mix this up, so I have to be careful, and I can make them into different shapes. So these could be the Peking balls. So that's going to be a burger. This will be a burger as well, but I'll make them slightly different shape. A little bit wet, a few breadcrumbs just to keep it dry. So this is sausage, but you could make this with any type of mince really. Pork, even turkey actually. Turkey is good because it's quite low in fat. So the lamb mince had 20% in, I think, and the lean beef mince I had. So I'm just going to show you the shish kebabs first. So shish kebabs are normally in sort of sausage shape. So I'm going to make one large sausage, then make some small ones, right? So normally when you get them, you have to wing it, and normally these would go on a kebab stick. But I don't think I've got any, so I'm not putting them on the kebab stick, but normally go on a kebab stick. So that's roughly one portion, maybe not, or two small ones. So now I'm going to make two small ones, as if you get for a starter in the Indian, you normally get about two, about this size. So salad with salad, and you normally get sometimes get some yogurt, minty yogurt with it, a bit like when you get the onion bhajis, sort of similar. So you do onion, cucumber with it. So I'm going to do two of these. So these are called shish kebab. Maybe they're not quite as big as that normally, but I could have maybe made three small ones. So you get about two of them for a starter or one big one, and they would normally go on a kebab stick. Yeah, so they're done. So I'm going to make three. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to make them all the same size. I'll change my mind. So they're the shish, not sheik kebab, sorry. I keep on saying that wrong. Yes, yeah, shish, normally made with diced lamb, but diced lamb is more expensive. So we're doing mince of those. So these were the, I have to remember which one. These are the Peking balls. So I'm just making some little round balls. Yeah. Just to show you how to make them, so I'm just going to move on from that. So we're going to make them into balls. They're the Peking balls. This one is the spicy one, so I'm going to make these into burgers. These are going to be the two spicy burgers. Hopefully I've got it the right way round. I'll soon know when I start eating it. I think this one actually might be the, I think this one might be, well, it looks redder, I thought it was that, so I'm not sure which one's which now. I've modelled them up, so anyway, I'll soon find out when they're cooked. So I might have had it the wrong way round, by the way. So making these into balls, and this is just going to be into a sausage sort of patty, like a pork burger. And then we're just going to barbecue them or fry them. Thank you.